Hey, it's John and Mike, brew-shoots.com, and we're going to learn more about Zappa Hops. This is a SMaSH beer that I brewed, and I brew these in a 1-gallon format because even though I'm semi-YouTube famous, I'm not even close to being semi-YouTube rich. And I know the floor director over there is laughing, and the sound guy has been asking for a raise, but you know, we're working on it, okay? So 1-gallon format, 2 pounds of 2-row malt, 2-row pale malt from an American maltster. And then really it comes down to 1 ounce of hops, and I add them in a 15-minute to go in the boil addition, a lot at flame out, and then a little bit for dry hopping to try to get the aroma. So we're learning more about Zappa Hops flavors and aromas in this SMaSH beer, small batch format.
Small batch.
So, interesting hop, Zappa Hops, named after, of course, Dweezil Zappa. I'm kidding, of course. Frank Zappa, his father. They're grown exclusively by CLS Farms. They are an 100% Neo-Mexicanas Aroma hop from the mountains of New Mexico. So lots of interesting aroma and flavor descriptors with this one. I have my thoughts on it. I brought the bag, for whatever reason, got a half pound of these.
We got plenty of these.
I think there was a special from Hops Direct, and I think they were throwing just bags of hops in people's orders. So I wanted you to sniff those because I know you say like, hop pellets, they just smell like hop pellets, but this one smells a little different, I think.
Yeah.
I think there's a little more spice, maybe a little
There's
more.
something there.
A little more of the dank. Maybe that's how.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know about that. I don't think.
I don't get the dank. I don't get the dank on this one, but.
Yes, I don't think Frank Zappa actually partaked in any of that. So, anyway. So I will start sipping and experience, and then you let us know what you're thinking.
I got like a pretty strong, the aroma, there's something very distinct about the aroma. And the first impression I got from that aroma is like, there's definitely something like a strong, like almost herbal, vegetal, like woody quality to it. There's like a, you know, that's how it comes across to me. Maybe actually like really, you know what? It's almost like it's not green bell pepper, but it's almost like poblano pepper in terms of its aroma quality. There's a little bit of something in there that I would list as a fruit component, but I really can't put my name on it because this woody, earthy green pepper, almost like you know those fried onions you get in the can to put on your casserole.
Yes.
I get a little bit of that. Like there's like a dried, almost like a freeze-dried pepper, freeze-dried onion aroma to it, which isn't completely off-putting, but I'm trying to place it as to whether or not I really like it. So far, I'm not, you know, totally sold on it. The aroma, the flavor is, the flavor I get something sweeter. I do get a little bit of a fruit character. Again, I really can't put my thumb on it. It's almost maybe a little bit of like kaffir lime leaf or something like that. A little bit limey. Maybe there's a little bit of a minty, cross-meld, like tangerine-y thing going on there, but it's not super strong. It's very hard to describe it. It's unique. I like the flavor more than I like the aroma.
I agree. Yep.
And then as far as the bitterness goes, it's a relatively clean bitterness. I'm not really getting a lot of lingering bitterness quality on my palate. It's just that there's that fruit thing. It's almost a little bit of like rubber in the aroma, sort of, and you know, but it's that woody thing. I don't know.
Okay, before I read the descriptors, I'm glad this beer warmed up because before I came over, I had a little taste. I would say that there was a strong note in the flavor. You know, we've talked about these hops having a diesel quality.
Yeah.
That was the strongest. I was like, whoa! It was an earthy diesel. Like Not that I've ever like been in contact with crude oil, but that's sort of like it came from the ground, and it's got a real like motor oil smells. That's like that's how I envision how I taste it.
Yeah.
But as it's warmed up,
it's a petroleum quality to it.
yeah. As it's warmed up, there's more fruitiness to it, and I'm happy about that. And I agree with you with the aroma. To me, is pretty. I mean, really have to get in there and warm it up and like swirl it around.
Yeah.
It's not super present, and I would say based on that, that's why I like the flavor more, because it does have I can't really put my finger on it, fruitiness to it. So let's go to the actual stat sheet, the fact sheet here.
Here it comes.
The aroma profile. This is what they're saying: passion fruit, mint.
Okay.
But here's some other ones. Impulsive, purple. Okay, let's just take those right out.
Always Zappa.
Spice, fresh, savory, tropical, and fruity pebbles.
Yeah, there's definitely like a savory thing going on there that's being interrupted by some sort of fruit component, right? But it's not a distinct fruit component. I think the mint thing is possibly on point. Even maybe like there's almost like a Thai basil thing going on there, right? There's like a there's an herbal component to it, right? By definition, right?
Especially as I explore that flavor, and it's almost like right at the tip of my tongue is that artificial fruity flavor, which is what I guess the fruity pebbles type thing. Yeah. So
like a fruit extract type of thing.
So just talking about these pellets that I got, the alpha acid is 5.5%, and usually what I do with the alpha acids of this lower range, I usually boil. I usually add them earlier in the boil.
Yep.
But I stuck with the 15-minute thing. I don't know. Maybe it would have expressed itself a little bit differently if I had gotten more of the bitterness to come through. Who knows?
I will say for 5.5% alpha, the quality, the intensity of the aroma and the flavor is extremely high.
True.
So I mean, there's clearly a lot of oils here, right? These hops definitely are pushing, are right on par with some of your favorite hops as far as the ability to create this much aroma, this much flavor with the amount of addition that you've made. So like that's on par. That's why maybe there's a whole lot of bitterness, because it's only 5.5% alpha, and you don't boil them for a whole lot anyway. So I think that's sort of what's happening here. It's just the thing is, there's plenty of a flavor and aroma. I just don't really like it. I don't know how it would fit in with something else, really.
Yeah, so I think that's the last question we ask with any of these profiles is like, how would you use them? And I also, this is being marketed as a New England IPA or American IPA flavor / aroma hop.
Yeah.
And
based on intensity, but I don't. The quality is not. The characteristic, I should say, the quality is high because it's very distinctive for what it is. But the character of it is not, for me, terribly pleasant.
Yeah, I wonder if this would work with something that like herbal hops would work better in, like a wacky saison.
Yeah, but there's still enough. Yeah, maybe in a wacky saison. Yeah, I could actually. You changed my mind instantaneously there. Or something like, actually maybe like in a Belgian triple or something, where you're going to have like a phenol component. You know, anything. Maybe Belgian wit, maybe.
No, I mean I would like.
I just don't want the diesel quality, no matter what. That's the problem. It's we're like trying to fit it in somewhere, but New England IPA, I would be really off-put if I cracked open a can of this.
Right, and again, we're evaluating this as a standalone hop.
Yep.
But I don't even know what this would like. What other variety of hops would this go with? That would like this particular flavor and aroma. Profile.
Yep.
What would it complement? or supplement. I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, it could be a good base, and maybe you hide it with like some other of those cheater hops. But I don't know. Cheater hops.
I got a half a pound, so start figuring out.
Well, get ready for some wacky saisons in the near future. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but you know, I have it, and as Mike put it when he opened up my fridge when we put that tap handle in, he's like, "Dude, you need some more hops in here." I really need to do something with all of that. Actually, need to organize them because they're all kind of thrown in there. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, I hope you appreciated this evaluation. Let us know if you have had any experience with Zappa hops. I'd love to know what you think this particular variety, what beer style it goes with. Does it meld well with some other hop varieties? Is this all together new and you're like, thanks dudes for brewing with a hop, and maybe I'll, you know, use it for something else, not a New England IPA. But any comment that you have, put it below this video. We'd love to hear from you. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel because we do this kind of thing every single week. For John and Mike, brew-dudes.com, brew on.
Cheers.